In 2013-14, 8 years back, our agriculture budget was only 23,000 crores. Only 23,000 crores. That time, 75-80% of the population in India depending on agriculture. Even now, more than 70% of the population depending on agriculture. Please. But the agriculture budget was so less. Government of India never thought of giving importance to 70% of the population. Now I am very proud to say, after 7 years, 8 years of our government, the agriculture budget is increased to 1,32,000 crores. This year's budget was 1,32,000 crores. We are giving importance to research work and developmental work for the farmers. Other than this, around 11 crores of farmer families got direct benefit transfer by Kisan Samman Yojana, around 1,82,000 crores of rupees directly debited to Kisan's account, farmer's account. In 11 times in a year, we are putting 3 times 6,000 rupees to Kisan account, farmer's account all over India. The number is 11 crores and also amount is 1,82,000 crores. Other than this, around 1 lakh crore of rupees as kept for agriculture infrastructure fund, that is given to a progressive farmer, a SHG group, a FPO, Farmers Producers Organization, cooperative societies, Government of India and Government of State, any organizations, for creating infrastructure for the agriculture products like warehouses, cold storages, food testing labs, soil testing labs, food processing unit, packing, branding and exporting. This has given for FPO 5 crores rupees for a FPO with 3% of interest and subsidy, plus subsidy. And for other organizations, it is 2 crores rupees. And this time we are going to increase that also. To all we can give 5 crores of rupees to create infrastructure for agricultural marketing, for any work. And also Government of India has got RKVI scheme, Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana. Under this also we are giving cold storages, warehouses, food testing labs, processing unit. But many of the state government, many of the district in India and also state governments not send the proposals for RKVI scheme and also agriculture infrastructure fund. They are not sending the proposals. Even I was asking in Pattanamthitta district, are you sent DAP plan, district agricultural plan? What Pattanamthitta agriculture's farmers want? Are they want warehouse? Are they want cold storage? Are they want food testing labs, soil testing labs, processing unit? Because Pattanamthitta or Kerala or our coastal area, even my district, I am from Udupi, Mangalore, we are growing fruits, we are growing vegetables, we are growing rice, we are growing, even just now I went to see a rambutan plant, and rambutan is within 2 days it will spoil. We have to create a warehouse, we have to create a cold storage for that to send to other countries. There is a huge demand in other countries. There is a huge demand for our fruits, for our vegetables and cereals. I am very happy to say that last 2 years, India is producing surplus. We are surplus in cereals, we are surplus in fruits, we are surplus in vegetables. Around 314 million metric ton cereals we produced last year. This is last year, not this year. This year, this number is more. We produced 365 million metric ton of fruits and vegetables, which is more than our consumption, Indian consumption. 135 करोड़ लोग खाने के बाद भी हमारे साथ सरप्लस है. We are producing more. That's why now Government of India is talking about not only production. For production we are helping with PM Kisan, we are helping with the mechanization scheme, we are helping with the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, we are helping with the drip irrigation. All this we are doing. Now Government of India is talking about not only production, we are talking about marketing. We are talking about export. We are talking about food processing. That's why we have to make use of Agriculture Infrastructure Fund, and also we have to make use of RKVVI scheme. We will create to store our food products. Immediately we cannot export some of the items. I told about rambutan, I told about lychee. Within 2 days, if we harvest these fruits, it will spoil within 2 days. That's why we have to create cold storage for such products. That's why we are now handling with the APEDA. APEDA is the institution coming under Commerce Department, which is exporting food products to other countries. APEDA is an institution exporting food products to the other countries. We told all state governments, please have a meeting with the APEDA. What you grow, can you export that? Can we educate our farmers to put less pesticide? Pesticide residue का आधार पर export होती है. That is very important, because in other countries, different countries have their own pesticide residue list. That's why pesticide residue का आधार पर हम किसानों को उगाने को बताना है, कब पेस्टिसाइड डालना है, हार्वेस्ट के कितना दिन के पहले डालना है, एंड कौन सा पेस्टिसाइड डालना है. लास्ट ईयर वी आर एक्सपोर्टिंग बासमती राइस फ्रॉम पंजाब एंड हरियाणा. Last year the whole lot is got rejected because of more pesticide in basmati rice. That's why we educated Punjab and Haryana farmers through APEDA and from our department. We have to put pesticide in this period. Before harvest, how many days before? Like that we educated them. Now our basmati rice from Haryana and Punjab is going outside. This is an example. It will happen in every state. Northeast totally Jaivik. They are growing organic. More companies from other countries are coming and buying directly. They don't have any market problem in Northeast because they are into organic production. I am very happy to say one more thing. India was trying to become export country. We have to come within 10 of the export countries. That was our dream from long years, from 40-50 years we are trying. But in this COVID period, I think many of our IT people, all youngsters, gone back to farm for agriculture. This year and last year, we are standing ninth place in food exporting countries, agriculture exporting countries. For the first time, it's happening. And our agriculture field and our farmers contributing 22.5% GDP. We are contributing 22.5% GDP. Our target is to give 25% of GDP in coming 2-3 years. This is our target. Keeping in mind the export of our food production, we are talking with the embassies of different countries. We are talking with the consulates of different countries. We are talking with the DGFT. We are having meeting with many countries' agriculture departments. What they want, we are listing out. Which country, what they want. What agriculture products they need to their countries. That's why we are listing out and we are sending to the state governments, and from there we are planning for export of our food production. प्रधानमंत्री जी ने एक बात बताया, double the farmer income. He has told many times on the experience of Gujarat work, and he has shown in Gujarat. That's why he is telling in the country that double the farmer income. Double the farmer income कैसे होती है? Double the farmer income we can achieve only by creating market. If we are growing something fruits here, there is no market for fruits, means double the farmer होने का चांस ही नहीं है, क्योंकि fruits इधर ही रहता है. If you create market in outside, if you grow fruits, vegetable, there is a market in India also. We can send to Mumbai, we can send to Delhi, we can send to Bangalore, we can to Trivandrum, who are eating. So many people are having food and not growing. Such places we can send. That's why we have to create market for our agriculture products, horticulture products. And we are talking about mixed crop. We are talking about allied agriculture, horticulture or animal husbandry. We are talking about, our Pradhana Mantri ji is talking about, please have a animal, like we have to produce milk, we have to produce ghee, we have to talk about beekeeping, we have to talk about fishing, we have to talk about poultry and piggery. Any small farmer, any middle marginal farmer, if you add something like this, it will add to his income. That's what we are encouraging. We are encouraging to all these allied sciences. That's why I am very happy to say we are government of India is with the Indian farmers. They were not helped before. I don't know. We are gone first decade. We are gone to the industrialization. Many of the industries are closed in my state. We are gone to HMT, we are gone to NGF, we are gone to many companies. Now they were not there. They are vanished. They are totally closed. That's why we have to encourage. Only 2 industries are worked in COVID time. One is food production, second one is medicine production. These 2 are worked in time of COVID. That's why India should grab the market from different places and in different countries. Even we could export paracetamol tablet even to America. Like that, wherever market is needed, that we have to produce and we have to create market. That's why we are doing that. And 2023 International Year of Millets, on the request of India, UNO announced that 2023 is International Year of Millets. Millets are very good to health. That's what now every country is using, try to using millets. India is the large grower of millets, and 2023 we are focusing our millets, our ragi, our jowar, our different type of small millets. I don't know what in your bhasha you tell. Siridhanya millets, what you tell? What you tell in millets? Tina, correct, tina. We are focusing in different embassies and in different countries, and also we should be the large exporter of millets in coming days. That's why we are focusing that also. And we are very far behind with the edible oil. What is the shortage in India? Shortage is three things. One is we are depending to other countries for edible oil. 70% of the edible oil is imported to India. More than 70%. Many times it's 80%, 70%, like 1,25,000 crore rupees edible oil we are importing, because I am not saying you are importing, because myself and you are eating coconut oil, we are producing ourselves. But which are the other the consumers, like sunflower or groundnut oil or other oils, we have to import, that is around 70-75% every year. We are spending some 1,25,000 crores for foreign exchange in edible oil. That's why we are giving more focus on oil production now. India's oil production in last many years, like last 20-25 years, is coming down. Even in Karnataka, we are growing oil seeds in some 13,000 hectares, 13 lakh hectares. But now it has come down to 3 lakh hectares. Like that in all over India. That's why we are focusing self-sufficient, Atmanirbhar in edible oil in coming days. प्रधानमंत्री जी का एक ही लक्ष्य है, अभी हम किसी में आत्मनिर्भर नहीं है. एक तो हम आत्मनिर्भर नहीं है एडिबल ऑयल में. सेकेंड वन इज फर्टिलाइजर. वी आर नॉट self sufficient in fertilizer because we are depending on other countries, because it is a petroleum products. That's why प्रधानमंत्री जी चाहते हैं अभी हमारा पूरे देश का हर कोने में एक फर्टिलाइजर का फैक्ट्री लगाना, एंड फर्टिलाइजर प्रोडक्शन के लिए हम ज़्यादा ध्यान देना. वी हैव टू प्रोड्यूस फर्टिलाइजर्स इन इंडिया, विद इन इंडिया. सेकेंड वन, हम कैसे ऑयल सीड उगा सकते हैं, कौन सा जगह में, मे बी सोयाबीन और सरसों को क्या बोलते हैं, mustard oil, coconut oil. Even we are encouraging for, we are importing palm oil from other countries, Indonesia and Malaysia, and mixing with the other oils, blending that and giving to the packing and giving to the people. That's why we are encouraging even palm oil in Kerala, in Andhra Pradesh, in Karnataka, in Tamil Nadu, in the northeast, where we can grow palm oil for short time, because we cannot grow immediately sunflower or groundnut. It is difficult. That's why we are encouraging even palm oil growing. And also number 2, fertilizer. Number 3, we are depending on our military equipments. For these 3 things, Government of India is, our Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi is focusing to become Atmanirbhar in military equipments, Atmanirbhar in edible oil, Atmanirbhar in fertilizer, which we are depending on other countries. We should not. That's why Make in India program, we are doing that. I think I spoke many things, and we are done many things for Kerala. Kerala never neglected by Government of India, because प्रधानमंत्री जी का इच्छा है पूरा एक साथ हमारा देश आगे जाना. We are not talking about party politics. We are not talking about which government is there in Kerala, which government is there in Andhra Pradesh, which government is there in West Bengal or Tamil Nadu. we are focusing for the development. That's why we are given railways, we are given highways, like 1,792 kilometers of highways are given to even Kerala. We are focusing on Ayushman Bharat, we are focusing on other programs like even Kisan Samman. Some 37 lakh Kisan families, farmer families are got some 7,000 crores of rupees in Kerala also. We are giving all programs to Kerala, but Kerala government is not cooperating with us. Many of the programs are diverted, many of the programs are not implemented. Even Jal Jeevan Mission, प्रधानमंत्री का फोकस है हर घर को जल देना, नाला का तो टैप्ड वाटर वी हैव टू गिव, but government of Kerala is not helping with us. They are not finalizing the program, they are not finalizing the projects, they are not sending the projects. What our president has told about upper Kuttanadu rice, that also I was asking in my department, any project report has come, but till now there is no project report. Without project report, government of India cannot take anything, because agriculture is a state subject. In federal system, agriculture is a state subject. We can give money from the government of India, but depends on the project report. Depends on the state government's request. That's why I requested my officers, please send the report. All are talking about Upper Kuttanadu rice field, and you are talking about the export, you are talking about the cold storage, you are talking about the warehouse. Then where is the project report? Where you are sent? That is the case of Kerala now. This is beyond the party politics. I am requesting Kerala government, please send project reports to the government of India under RKVA scheme, under Agriculture Infrastructure Fund, and for the Jal Jeevan Mission and for other projects. Please cooperate with us. And always our Nitin Gadkari used to tell, these where you are asking for, I was asking some road problem in Kasaragod. Because I am representing Udupi, that's why many people from Kasaragod come and meet me. That time I take that workers to Nitin Gadkar. Then he was telling, you tell your DC, that DC to land acquisition. Then I will give project, but these officers are not giving land by acquisition. I cannot take land from Kasaragod, I cannot take land in Patanamthitta. Only government of Kerala, here district collector has to acquire the land and give for the projects. That they are not helping with us. That's why I cannot do many of the projects. It is lagging behind, it is delayed. That's what happening. And also in Kerala, sitting in Kerala, yesterday one ministry is, one wicket is down. And we are waiting for bigger wicket, because the chief minister himself misused diplomatic route.
Captain's wicket.
Misused total is official residence, official office, CM office, and his principal secretary. And I think this is the first time in Indian history, in independence Indian history, one chief minister is involved in smuggling of gold. This has never happened in Indian history. And without shame, he is moving around. Without shame, he is running his assembly. This is the first time. And he has to resign immediately for free and fair inquiry. And total the embassy, the consulates, the diplomatic route, diplomatic bags are misused by CM and CM's office, CM's daughter and CM's wife and his principal secretary. After Shiv Shankar's jail, again he is posted somewhere, good post. This is really ridiculous, and we can't compromise with our Indian security and also the diplomatic relations. It will really affect the relations within the country and also the country with who are handled with Pinarayi Vijayan. This is really ridiculous, and I think immediately Pinarayi Vijayan should resign and is go for free and fair inquiry. Truth will come out one or other day. And also under 164, Sapna Suresh is clarified what happened to her, and in front of judge only she made clear that who are involved. And she has become scapegoat because Pinarayi Vijayan, his wife and his principal secretary and daughter used her. That was the statement. That's why immediately he has to resign. Thank you.
ചോദ്യങ്ങൾ ചോദിക്കാം.
I spoke so much. No questions, no answers. Yeah.
And increase of the price of fertilizer.
Huh?
Fertilizer. Price of increase. It's a major challenge faced by the Kerala agriculture. Especially in the case of Kerala, the price is very high. What is the
No, Government of India is giving subsidy, more subsidy. For one bag, Government of India is increased subsidy for 1,200 rupees. This is the first time it has happened in such a big way. We are helping through subsidies. And I don't know why Government of Kerala is keeping more price on fertilizer. We have to take a call from even I will ask fertilizer department from Delhi, fertilizer minister, I will ask him to call and take the call, and why this government is increasing the price of fertilizer, which is very needed for our farmers. I'll ask. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. Dhanyavad.
One more question.
Yeah, sir.
You are already saying about the God's money case. Initial stage, ED already younger about that. He gave the clean chit. He gave the clean chit to Kerala Chief Minister.
I don't know about clean chit. They are not given clean chit. Still they are inquiring. Even ED officers were there even in last month. That's why inquiry is going on. That's why I am telling, for free and fair inquiry he has to resign. And if he is not involved, then he will freely come out. But as a chief minister, he can use any way to close this case. It should not happen, because this is the first smuggling case in CM's office, in CM's residence. The inquiry is going on. I don't want to talk much about inquiry, because inquiry, free and fair inquiry, the separate department is doing that, ED is doing that.
Common people think that the Kerala Chief Minister will have some connection with the BJP central government.
Kerala government has connection with the central government only for development projects. That also they are not helping with us. They don't have any connection. The government of India is a corruption-free government. Modi ji's 20 years of rule, he don't have even a small black spot of corruption in his life. He as a Prime Minister, as a Chief Minister of Gujarat. And simply misusing government of India, simply misusing government agencies is very bad, because to only save his face. It will not happen in Modi ji's regime and in central government's regime. Fair and free inquiry will happen and he will be punished.
In our district, the farmers facing only problems. Major problem is the
Wild.
agriculture farms and also attack on the farmers of the forest side areas.
Thus, the state government has to plan how to control this and what they can do. Even RKVA scheme for controlling, for making trenches for atis, like elephant trenches. In that also we can providing money in RKVA scheme. That's why they can make use of money from central government, and as they have to think that they have to make a plan that how to control, what to do. If any projects come to government of India, we can ready to help.